and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. This is Jewel Smith, and this is my second playthrough of the Outer Worlds. My goal with this second playthrough was to play on hard difficulty, to spend more time with Vicar Max, and to play the DLC, Murder on Eridanos and Peril on Gorgon. And I've done that. Yesterday I completed Peril on Gorgon, and earlier I played Murder on Eridanos. Those are all finished. So now I have the main quest of the game and various side quests. These are all things I've played through before, so I am not going to try to rush to finish this. I may not even finish it at all because God of War is coming out tomorrow. And I'm going to switch over to playing God of War instead of this. However, when I finish God of War, I may come back to this just to wrap it up if we don't manage to wrap it up today. Now, the next thing we have to do is go to Byzantium. Or, I do have a Sublight quest. I think it takes me here. Yeah, I think it's here. I don't know if I ever did this one before. But, alright, I'm going to go to Byzantium, and I'm going to do the At Central quest, and I'm going to do the Early Retirement quest. And I'm going to do them a little differently than I did the first time, just to see what happens.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Hello, Michael. Welcome to the chat room. How are you doing this evening? I will resume asking Outer Worlds trivia questions when we have to wait through long loading screens in this game. Let me make sure that I'm not carrying anything that I don't need to carry. Like all of this, whatever all of this is. I'm carrying around a bunch of outfits. What's Felix wearing? Yes. And Vicar Max? Yes. Alright. Oh, and I have a bunch of mods. Okay, don't need them. Now let's go store these outfits I don't need. I'm not going to worry too much about armor here in Byzantium. I don't think I'm going to be fighting any primals or anything like that. Alright, I was thinking about switching to that one. Let me see what I've got on it. Yada, yada, yada. Let's take a look at what I look like. Right, this is the one I fixed up, but then ended up with yellow shoulders, and I didn't like the way that looked. This needs improved silver tongue. Let's see if I have a mod for that. Improved silver tongue kit. Indeed I do. Let's take it and put it on this. Alright, now let's take a look. I like the way that looks. I like it a lot. But I'm gonna wear this into Byzantium. I think that looks pretty snazzy. I'll carry my other armor with me in case I need it. And I will ask a trivia question to pass the time. Which companion is a church leader and what is his title? Ooh, there's a Gorgon loading screen. That's a new one I haven't seen before. It's a lawless rock. Ships warned to steer clear of Gorgon asteroid. Spacer's Choice cancels plans to reopen Gorgon Lab. Oh, that's good. I love how the loading screens change depending on what I do in the game. Alright, now we had to come here to do a little portion of the Paralon Gorgon quest line. We had to attend a dog show. A canid show. Oh right, and we also got the... Oh, let's do this quest since we're right here. Why call them back from retirement? A resident of Byzantium, Hortense Ingalsbee, has asked you to investigate the board's early retirement program. Alright, well we're right here. Let's do it. I did this quest in my first playthrough. I already know what the plot twist is. However, in my first playthrough, when I reported back to Hortense, I told her the truth. I told her what I found. And she was happy about it. She was like, oh, great, that's wonderful. This time around, I'm going to lie to her and I'm going to tell her it's really awesome and she should go see it for herself and she'll go and get killed.
That's the last of them.
Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retirees?
Hey, there's a toss ball. You can go put it in your room, Felix.
Let's go hit up Bijou's.
Can't. They're closed. Someone saw a sprat in there.
Bijou too? Damn.
Alright. They're leaving. We're gonna go in and we're gonna find out. Now, this is billed as a retirement program, early retirement. It's like a lottery. You can enter the lottery, and if you win, you're gonna get to go live in the lap of luxury for the rest of your life. However, that's not actually what's going on here. Yes, good one. Michael guessed Vicar Max. That is correct. Vicar Max is a church leader, though he has kind of left that behind, I think, after his story arc.
To the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home.
Alright, these are early retirement fun facts. Auto mechanicals will make your life cleaner, easier, and more efficient. They'll bring drinks right to your table. They'll clean up your messes, etc., etc. Yeah, this is all stuff to make you think that you're about to go
Why
do
not go for a
something
bite
wonderful.
at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet.
We're sure you had a wonderful time completing your early retirement application form. But we know that even something like paperwork can get a little old after 87 pages. We're pleased to inform you that your hard work was worth it. By knowing details like your shoe size, blood type, and dental history, we can properly customize your early retirement just for you. Yeah.
Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold zero-G brew by Spacer's Choice.
You're special. That's what it says on the little baby book at the beginning of Fallout 4. You're special. Each month, hundreds of thousands of workers apply to the early retirement program. That doesn't just include workers on Terra, too, but those who live on Groundbreaker and Hephaestus as well. Even after weeding out undesirable or unqualified candidates, only 2.3% of these entrants are selected for early retirement. I sure hope you brag to your neighbors.
Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Although in the early retirement district, nothing will.
Early retirement selection is rigorous, blah, blah, blah. Each candidate's name is printed on a plastic ball, which is placed in an advanced turbo encabulator, yada, yada. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed, but the voice of this guy that's narrating, I think it sounds exactly like the Clive voice, the guy who was the cannibal running the Borscht factory. He's just got this kind of creepy sounding voice. Like, it sounds friendly but creepy at the same time.
All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation.
Early Retirement Center is the safest place in the entire system. Not a single crime has been committed within its walls. Yeah, because everyone's dead. This is not actually early retirement is a euphemism for gas chamber, or in their case, I think it's they have robots, auto mechanicals kill everybody. But yeah, basically you're just going to be herded into a room and killed, and no one will ever hear from you again. Yeah, this is really awful. This is one of those things that reveals just how evil the board really is.
You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center.
Early retirement is the personal brainchild of Minister of Earth Aloysius, I think is how you say that. Aloysius Clark, endorsed by Chairman Charles Rockwell. Yeah, and I think in reality, they are not in contact with Earth. I think that's another one of the plot twists of this game, is that they lost contact with Earth some time ago. And so they're totally on their own. That's one of the reasons why they're suffering. They don't have enough supplies for everyone, and they're slowly going to starve, and the colony will collapse. But yeah, rather than tell everyone that's what's going on and cause mass panic and or mass involvement of everyone, the people in power are just going to keep killing everyone not in power so they can maintain their power as long as possible. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. But anyway, Mr. Clark and Chairman Rockwell share a vision that every worker in Halcyon has a fair chance to experience the beauty and luxury of Byzantium. Yeah, so before you step onto that elevator and embrace your retirement, remember to say thank you, Minister Clark. You wouldn't be here without him. This is one of the things, probably the main thing, that made me end up killing Minister Clark in the end of the game.
Be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts
when
about
we
the
finally
early
ran into
retirement
him.
program and selection process.
I offed him.
Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind.
Yeah.
Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
So this is the
Today
first
is
little
the
hint
first
here.
day of your early retirement.
Like something's not quite right. It's not,
Welcome
you know,
to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement
it's starting to fall
Center.
apart here.
You, the lucky few,
Little
have been
hint.
selected to spend the rest of your...
Alright, you have to consent to the following rules and regulations, yada yada yada. In the unlikely event of injury, death, or loss, you assume liability, blah blah blah. Okay. I will consent.
When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection.
Alright, so we come in here.
Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process.
Oh, they're in
After
here
you
now.
get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Boar's Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet?
And it gets uglier the further down we go. And the recording gets creepier. Yeah. Yeah. Not quite so fancy in here, is it? Michael's asking, do you remember The Island, a sci-fi film? No, I do not remember that one. I mean, I remember The Isle of Dr. Moreau. But I don't know if I remember one that was just called The Island. I'm looking online. Is that the 2005 film? Futuristic colony? His friend is chosen to go to the island. Oh, to Michael Bay. That kind of sounds similar maybe to Logan's Run. Do you remember Logan's Run from, I think it was from the 70s? Well, I saw it in the 70s when I was a kid anyway. In Logan's Run, it was a futuristic colony where everyone lived in apparent luxury until the age of 30. And then they were supposed to experience this ascendant heavenly transformation. Everybody, it was kind of this religious experience thing, but it turned out everyone was just being killed. And then the course of the movie is about a guy that's turning 30 and he wants to try to escape the colony.
Let me know when you're ready.
They tell people they can win a trip to an island with a dream home, but they don't actually get to go to a fancy island, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, that sounds a lot like Logan's Run. When one inhabitant discovers there are sinister forces at work, he and a female friend try to make a daring escape. That's what it says about the island here on the internet. Yeah, that's exactly what happens in Logan's Run. It's Michael York, and I don't remember the actress's name, but it's a guy and a girl, and they try to escape their utopian society because they don't want to be killed. And they uncover all kinds of secrets and truths about what's going on behind the scenes of the society. If you haven't seen Logan's Run, you should check that out. I mean, you know, it's a product of its time, so it's very cheesy, you know, but it's actually also really good, really, really good. I remember loving it when I was a kid. And then seeing there's an unedited full-length version that I watched when I got older. Okay, here we are. Here's what's really going on.
Hey, wait a second. This ain't a retirement program.
Yeah, you got it, Felix. All these people have been murdered.
Heads up, boss!
Oh no.
People are searching for another. Sweeping the area. Secure one of your area.
We all in one piece?
Yeah, I guess we are. I don't think these people have anything on them. Yeah, they got nothing. They're just the poor working folks of the colony. But let's loot these jerks. Oh, this guy. Refund request. TNL shot cannon. I would like to formally request a refund on my new shot cannon. You advertised it as the most reliable tool for disabling rude or disobedient automechanicals. But if you load it with an energy cell that's covered in your own blood, it misfires. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh. Wow, you guys really cleaned up the ones back here. Good job. Well, that wasn't very difficult, was it? I think we're pretty OP for the game at this point. After doing that DLC, it really set us up for the end game. All right, let's see what's back here. Alright, I think that's everything. Oh, we could have hacked this to disable the auto mix. Well, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to come back in here, but it said the door was sealed. This door here was sealed. I guess I had to come through the side corridor to get to this. Alright, well. Can't go through there. We can go through the maintenance tunnels. Alright. We'll do that. And I will ask another Outer Worlds trivia question. In what year does the game take place? Ooh, that one might be hard. Unless someone's paying very close attention. I don't think even I could have answered that. I got the answer online when I put these questions together. In what year does the Outer Worlds take place? Oh. This isn't going to attack us, I guess. Oh boy, look at all these. Huh, I wonder why all these are on standby. They're not attacking us. Something out here is going to attack us, though. I see lots of red triangles. I think there's another quest that brings us in here to look for some missing sprats. Some guy has a bunch of pet sprats.
Returning to patrol mode.
But I guess we can just avoid all of that. Prosperity Plaza, this way. Maintenance tunnels. All right. Let's go find Hortense. Michael says, well, it ain't 2077. That's right. Outer Worlds takes place in the year 2355. What is the name of the star system where the Outer Worlds takes place? It's also the name of the colony. Alright, we're back out in the city. I can put my weapon away. Oh, hi there. I think this is the guy that sends us in to find his missing sprats. Oh, I don't need to do that right now. Let's go back and tell Hortense what we found. Point of interest vending machines. Okay.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
We will sell all of our junk. And also sell some of this stuff. Maybe? Not worth much. Let's see how many weapon parts do I have. I have a lot, so I reckon I can sell off these weapons. Sell them for the bits. Yep, I've just got my main 4. I left all the rest of my weapons back on the ship. Figured I didn't need them here. Alright, where is she? She's over here. This time I'm gonna lie to her and tell her that it was great. She should go look for herself.
Oh, there. That's one right there. I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope.
The retirement district is a paradise. You should see for yourself. Now, in my first playthrough, I think I chose this one. It turns out that it's not a life of luxury, it's a brutal execution. And then she gets all excited like, oh, that's brilliant. The board's just so intelligent. So she's a horrible person, and I'm gonna lie to her and tell her it's paradise.
I knew it. I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like?
An endless, extravagant garden. There were even signs that said no frolicking. That's a callback to her initial conversation with me. Let's see. It was one giant party. They had a vodka fountain and everything. Everything's gold. Golden streets, golden chairs, golden toothbrushes. Oh my gosh, what should I tell her? I'll tell her everything's gold.
Toothbrushes? Why, that is positively gaudy. I must have one. I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity. Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
Yep, they certainly will.
If it's meant to be, it'll happen.
Oh my gosh, and I even got board reputation for that. Oh, she's gonna go in her house. We cannot follow her. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess that's that side quest finished. Hey, good one, Michael. Yes, Halcyon is the answer. It is Halcyon Colony, which ironically means happy, prosperous, and idyllic. But Halcyon Colony is anything but Halcyon. Alright, let's do the At Central quest. Oh. There's just goodies littering the streets here. Now, this is another quest that I did in my first playthrough, but I'm curious to see how it might be different if I play it differently. Let me take a look at my character stats. I don't quite have a high enough intimidate. Let's see. I can definitely lie. I looked it up online, and in order to get the best ending possible for this quest, you have to have a lie of 40, an intimidate of 100, and an engineering of 40. Okay, I have that. And you have to have a high intelligence. So either that or you can just do everything dumb. If you have a low intelligence, I guess you get special dumb dialogue options. Or another option is to attack your fellow actors and then the director loves it. I'm gonna try loading up, yeah, with Purple Berry Punch. Well, these are mind attributes +1, and what that should mean, the mind attributes are intelligence and perception. So this would go up to 1, this would go up to 3, or this would go up to 2, this would go up to 3, I guess. We'll see. And if I do mind and body, it's possible that I'll also have a high enough intimidation score. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if I use these. Now let's see what my skills are. Yeah, my intimidation is 100. I don't know if my intelligence is high enough, but it's high. So let's go do this thing and see what happens. And I'll ask another Outer Worlds trivia question. The unique weapon in the game, named Anarchist's Cookbook, is named after a real-life book published in 1971 that contained what type of information? That's actually a bit of a trivia question about
You're considering it, aren't you?
the world in general.
I always knew I'd be in pictures one day.
I'm considering what? Being a movie star? Heck yeah, come on, let's do it. Where do I gotta go? Here.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Got
We
it.
gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
Okay, I can work with that.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Alright. That's won't work.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Am I in the shot? Hang on. I'm gonna give him the old millstone glare.
Ooh, you do it,
you
Felix.
remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
I will use my intelligence. The things you just described are scientifically impossible.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher.
Wow. You got a real limited edition? With 10% more ammo for 12% more carnage?
Quit upstaging me! I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come!
You ran like a coward then. You'll run now if you know what's good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Most of those words are made up, and the ones that are real don't work like that.
And I spent 3 hours learning how to pronounce them. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
I guess I'm gonna attack them. Rehearsal's over.
Yeah. And, you're about to get a scathing review.
She's really shooting! Safety's off!
Incoming.
Have at you!
Normally I would not have killed these guys.
There's my star.
I wanted to see what would
Talk with
happen.
me.
Well, hang on. I'm gonna loot them first. Note from Maverick. You call these crates? We need at least twice as many and grungier as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure, and real space adventures have crates. The next time I see the set, there'd better be loads and loads of fucking crates, or you are fucking fired, Maverick Johnson. That's funny. Oh, that's part of the set. Alright. Did we loot all the things here? I think we did. Alright, dude, what's your deal?
You've got it all. The snappy quips, the dangerous energy, and talk about a finale. We're gonna put your face on everything. Posters, cereal boxes, posters of cereal boxes. This is gonna be big.
Alright, what's next?
Hey, time is bits, right? I've got to talk with marketing. Get some ad deals in motion. I'm seeing you with a Hammersmith in one hand and a 2-hour energy brew in the other, a Stogie Slim between your teeth. Cross promotion, baby! It'll take months to get the contract set up, but we're gonna be rolling in bits. This fee's just a taste.
Okay. Alright. The board are now agreeable. Well, I don't care about that. But I just wanted to see what would happen if I played out this quest differently. But I do regret having killed the actors. That's not cool. That's actually really bogus. But we'll leave it at that. Oh. There's a little microphone or something up there, a little speaker. Wonder what'll happen if I shoot this guy. I guess I'd lose my acting career. Oh look, there's a Ruth Bellamy room. Changing room. Just looking around. I guess we can leave now. So much death and destruction. Michael's guess was propaganda. I had asked, the uniquely named anarchist cookbook in the game is named after a real-life book published in 1971. What kind of information did it contain? your guess is propaganda. It contained instructions for making drugs and explosives. That's why it was called the Anarchist Cookbook. It was supposed to teach other anarchists how to bring down the system. There's another unique weapon in the game called Soft Speaker. It's based on a famous saying, speak softly and carry a big stick. Who is credited as the author of that phrase? Yeah, a lot of the weapons and quests and things in the game are references to real life stuff. Movies, quotes, book titles, a lot of things. There's a lot of references in this game.
Slap your whole family tonight.
All right, how does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness! Ruth Bellamy? I simply adore your work.
Halcyon Parcel Service. There's a quest associated with that place, but I'm not going to get into all that today. What is this? Oh, the Bureau of Exploration. There's also a side quest in there that I've already done in my first playthrough. I'm not going to do it today.
My dear fellow, you've no idea how our production has suffered. Why, the loafers working on factory...
Rizzo's purple berry fudge. Soft, sour, candy shell, around sweet purple berry flavored...
Oh, there's the Bijou review. We've seen that advertised on a lot of posters. These posters that are all over the place. But it's not open. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, what's all this? Huh, pick up poster. Huh, I don't think I did that in my first playthrough. Is that going to be part of a quest? Or is that going to be something that shows up on my ship? Probably something that shows up on my ship. Alright, cool. Let's take a look at our journal and see where we're at now. We could go try to find Zoe in Edgewater. We could go collect all the fingers from the Marauders in Edgewater. Paralon Gorgon kind of gave this, like, explanation that people became Marauders from using Adrenatime. So all of these fine folks who used to be normal citizens of Edgewater, there was a reference to Edgewater and to secret testing. Like they were giving Adrenatime to people in Edgewater on purpose just to see what would happen. So I guess that's supposed to be an in-game explanation for why all these folks went Marauder, but I don't know if I like that. I kind of like the idea of them just getting fed up with the corporations and going rogue, you know? I'm still not going to do that one this time around. I'm going to ignore it. Alright, we can go to the Ice Palace. That's a Sublight quest. And then we've got some companion quests. I'm going to ignore these because I've already done them before. They're not that exciting. I mean, they're fine. You know, for my first playthrough, they were fun. But, this playthrough, I'm kind of trying to do things maybe a little different. And I think this Sublight quest, I don't remember doing it in my first playthrough. So maybe we'll do that next. But I'm going to go ahead. Let's see what's next in this quest line. This is the main storyline. Some of Minister Clark's guards are hanging out at a local bar.
Seems
Alright.
worst. It's not the worst unless it's
I think that is this bar up here. Yeah, right there. We're gonna go buy him some drinks and get a secret way into the Minister Clark's place.
I tell you
Do I have anything to sell? I'm gonna take these out. I was just using them temporarily to boost my stats for that one side quest. No, I definitely do not want to use a Dream of Time. It's highly addictive and very dangerous. I'm gonna use antibiotics. That reduces harmful status effects. And this one gives me an armor rating of plus 10 for 25 seconds. We'll do that. There's the guy I gotta buy drinks for. I'm gonna do a save first, though. Because I haven't saved. I've streamed for about an hour and I need to do a hard save. And deal with some bullshit in the chat room. Alright, there we go. Hello there, Mr. Guard.
Hey! Stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Wow, I didn't know I was talking to such a big shot.
Yep, you're looking at the Minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Ooh, what's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the Minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Ooh, a key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
How about I buy you a drink to celebrate?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Okay. Anything you can tell me about Minister Clark?
Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face.
Oh.
Just like in his posters.
How descriptive.
Oh, you definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
Alright, I gotta go buy some Spectrum vodka, apparently. Dang, I think I just sold some. Alright.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with...
Let's get him the orange. It's cheaper. Alright, here you go.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Yeah, here you go. Here's some Spectrum vodka.
Here's to me. Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
Okay.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Alright, let me go get another one.
Please allow me to improve your...
Okay. Here you go.
Hey, you look familiar. It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh,
Okay.
boss. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Alright, I'll leave you to it. So now what? One more Spectrum vodka ought to do Mayfield in, it says. Okay.
Please allow me to improve...
Hey, buddy. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
That's a problem for tomorrow.
You know, that's a very good point. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. I'll hold your hair back for you while you barf. I know, I'm joking. He has no hair.
I just need to sit down.
Oh. Did he die? Oh my gosh. Did he drink himself to death or is he just passed out? Well, let's take the estate key. There we go. I'll leave him with his assault rifle and shotgun and bits and whatnot. In fact, I feel kind of bad for him. I hope he's not dead. Alright, well, we got the key we needed. What's next? Speak to Minister Clark. Alright, well, I'm not going to go do that quite yet. Let's do the Ice Palace, because I don't think I've done that before. I've done the main quest before. Let's go do this. That's back on the ship. We gotta fly over there. Alright, and let's see here. I had asked the question, the name of the unique weapon, Soft Speaker. is based on a famous saying, "Speak softly and carry a big stick"? Who is credited as the author of that phrase? The answer is Theodore Teddy Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States, from 1901 to 1909. Here's another trivia question about the Outer Worlds. What is the currency of the Outer Worlds? You have acquired poster. Okay, I wonder where that went. Is it going to be in my room? With all of my goodies?
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Okay. Or is it going to be in one of these rooms? I doubt it would be in Vicar Max's room. Maybe in here? Nope. Oh, there it is. It's in Felix's room. Nice. Madam, though Tartarus govern your desires, Eridanos is dominator over mine. Aaron, Act 2, Scene 3. Okay. I'm guessing that's based on a real play, maybe Shakespeare. And that it probably referred initially to Venus and Mars or something like that. Alright. How you doing in here, Vicar Max? We've looked at all his goodies before. And the stuff in his room. Oh, we also picked up a toss ball. Where did that go? Oh, I think that's it there. From the Rizzo's Rangers versus Rocky Mountain Soldiers. Still has blood stains. Sweet. Alright, let's go to this satellite and do this Sublight quest. I don't know how long it'll take me, but it might be the last thing I do before I go and play God of War tomorrow.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Okay. The Ice Palace. Lilia Hagen has another lead on some valuable salvage. An abandoned space station. She gave you an override bypass that should stake her claim over HRS 1084 as the rightful property of Sublight Salvage. Grant Sublight remote access to the station. The override cartridge will hand over control of the station's systems to Sublight, legitimizing Lilia's claim over the salvage. Alright, but it's probably not going to be that easy. Goodness knows what we will have to deal with while we're in there. I am going to switch into this troop armor. Well, I don't know. What does this give me? Determination +7. Tech skills plus 91. It's not that different. But this gives me some quietness and leadership skills. Alright. Well, we'll go with that, I guess. Do I need to repair anything? I do. Alright. Let's go, my dudes. Let's see what we find. I'll try, Ada. I'll try. Alright, the Outer Worlds trivia question I asked was, what is the currency of the Outer Worlds? The answer is bits. Electronic currency stored on bit cartridges that resemble 8-track tapes from the 1970s. If you look at them very closely, that is exactly what they look like.
Quietly now. This is the place. We'll need the power generators back on to finish this job.
Okay. Thanks for the tip. Restore power down there. Override terminal down there. Shipping label. 1 case of UDL concussive mines. Signed by Chief of Security Ida Kimball. Warning, contents may have shifted in transit. Warranty is void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Quality and safety not guaranteed. Okay. Huh. So this is a space station that's out of power. The robots all seem to be down. Oh, I see one enemy, or two. Is it going to be marauders? Is it going to be auto mechanicals? What are we going to get? This is sealed, so I'm reckoning that we're going to have to come in. We'll have to restore the power or come in from another direction. Oh. This place is all mined up. Wonder why. Oh, identity cartridge, alright. Well, now we'll be able to use our holographic shroud. Why would we need to? Everybody seems to be dead. And the power is not on. Modify generator mode normal. Updating generator mode, disabling emergency lighting, activating facility lights, activating security protocols, right. Activating air recyclers. New laboratory scent options selected. Flushing toilets. Error flushing toilets. See maintenance log for details. Facility status reports. A toilet in the maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 1,243 days ago. Sensors indicate Alta Vitae gas is leaking from storage tanks. Alta Vitae gas is toxic to humans. Priority set to non-critical. Since new laboratory scent is running low. Repair a toilet. Work order already exists. Alright.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
Wow, what's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
Ooh. My team has already handled the issue, soldier. Your squad can depart. The smuggler has been handled. Your team isn't cleared to dock at this station. That's neat to know, soldier. Now depart before you're reassigned to sewage detail. Everything's perfectly alright. We're fine. How are you? Oh, you know what? I think that line right there is what Han Solo says when they're on the Death Star in the first Star Wars movie. And he's trying to pretend to be a stormtrooper. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay. I'm gonna say my team's already handled the issue. Your squad can depart.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the Automex. Your readout must be on a delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Awesome.
That was rather impressive, Captain. Diplomacy at its finest.
Well, thank you, Max. Oh, okay. Cool. So we don't have to deal with them, but we do have to deal with whatever else is in here. We can't go this way. Ooh, reset. Okay. Of course, morale is low. You gave those PhDs tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What did you think would happen? They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm instilling safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. Once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier. While the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses, the soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. When she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending. Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday. Aw, how sad. Security routines. Nothing there, okay. Oh. Okay. Go through here to reset it. Shoot. Oh. There's a little crawling space in here. Ah. Oh, there's another key card. Oh, it was a blank. It wasn't an ID card for the holographic shroud. It was a blank key card. Encode key card. Okay. Messages from Redacted. We have gained the electrical control room key card. Alright. A transport vessel has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I have taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of this asset, which means you are permitted to leave with company-branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. A cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to a Spacer's Care approved alienist. What does that mean? Alienist. James is gone and he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself that he wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank. Or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. You could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I've requested a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing. She showed up next to my bunk last night, said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Hope it never comes to that. Oh my gosh, what the heck was going on here? More laboratory experimenting? It's Spacer's Choice, so you know they suck. We know that from the way they handled Gorgon. Alright, well... there was a ladder in here. Where does this go? Ooh. It goes up here. Come on, where's the pop-up? There it is. What the heck was going on in here? Well, this is the room we were just in. Okay. I guess this is here in case we get boarded and we couldn't talk our way out of it. If I hadn't found that UDL ID or whatever it was so that I looked like one of them, I guess they would have boarded and I would have had to shoot them. Alright, cool. So how do I get through here? That way, I guess. Let's reset this. And run through here. Hard. Really? There's no way through here? Well, where am I supposed to go? This is a dead end, isn't it? There's all these doors I can't open, so I can't figure out where I'm supposed to be going. I guess this way? Yeah, okay, this way. Oh, wait. There we go.
Keep a sharp eye out, Captain.
Oh, shit.
One wrong step could incapacitate or kill.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Ugh, permanent concussion. Having been hit in the head one too many times, I was standing as far as I could get from it. Come on. Alright. Had the electrical room key card, so let's go in here and see what we find. Disengage checkpoint security. There we go. How about that? Anything else to do here? Personal files. Log. Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docs. Oh, hack, engage checkpoint security. The UDL Electrofloor 3000 is offline. I'm gonna assume that's a good thing. Why would I want to re-engage it? That's weird. Watch out, Vicar. Dude, I'm trying to shoot the mine. Felix. Honestly. Stand back, son. Alright, so somebody that was here on the facility decided to mine the place up for some reason. These look like living quarters. Why would they mine this place up, though? Gotta report more bullshit in the chat room. YouTube has had a really bad problem with spam bots lately. There we go. Okay. So what's in here? Oh my gosh. Looks like a scientist suspended in liquid. I remember, I think we've already encountered it in this playthrough, but I definitely encountered it in my first playthrough, that there's some kind of ongoing scientific experiment that the scientists were working on in various locations throughout Halcyon. And every time we find a location where they were working, we find one of them dead. Because they were experimenting on themselves. I don't remember exactly what they were working on, but...
I think they're still alive in there.
Still alive? Holding tank 001 log. Subject, Dr. Charles McNulty. Current status, alive. Unstable condition. Stasis setting active. Notes, subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. In gratitude, Dr. Eva Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall, Dr. James Guthrie, Dr. Claire Pearsall. Yeah. These are the names I vaguely remember being those scientists. Yeah, and other locations that we find where they were working, that we'll find more of them in stasis. Subject, Dr. Claire Pearsall, alive, unstable condition, stasis setting active. Notes, subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. With love, Dr. Eva Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall, Dr. James Guthrie. Okay, so you see now there's one less of them on the list. Oh, maybe this is the thing I found before. Maybe I have done this side quest. Yeah, see now it's Dr. James Guthrie, alive, extremely unstable. Subject will need extensive nucleon resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you and fix this, I swear it. Dr. Eva Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei Fall. Alright, so just the two of them now. I'm starting to run out of... Let's reset ourselves. Were these the chambers where the scientists lived, maybe? Are the robots deactivated because I turned them off? Alright, let's get in here. Security routines. Modify system access protocols. Unlock personal quarters. Let's do that. Insert Sublight override cartridge. Okay, let's not do that quite yet. Let's see what's in here first. Ooh. They have a window looking out into space. I don't know if I would want that. I mean, it's very pretty, but kind of scary. Alright, well, is that it? Guess so. Project summary. Let's see what this was all about. Research focus group. Purpose. Biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Goal. Further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nuclein using strands obtained from halcyon native fauna, aka Raptidon. Oh, were they trying to do genetic alterations so that people would be better adapted to live and survive on Halcyon, maybe? Messages. It has come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between the research staff and security personnel. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To the security, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Right. Yeah, that must be what they were working on. It's ways to get people to adapt to eating the food and living here. Okay, logs. Charlie. I'm just scanning through here. Let's see if there's anything. It's just talking about no new developments. Miles away from a breakthrough. Access outbound comm transcript. Is anyone listening? Redacted. Who is this? I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted... Redacted. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission and end state is achieved. Password antediluvian. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimerical Research Department. Blah, blah, blah. Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Yeah, see, they lost contact with Earth. That's the thing. Alright. Alright, let's insert the Sublight override cartridge. If you're reading this, you're standing in the legal property of Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Good work, contractor. Report back to Sublight HQ to collect your cut. Lilia Hagen, Executive Director of Aggressive Acquisitions. Okay.
Sublight will be well pleased that you've claimed the station for them. Myself, I'll be fine leaving this place.
Yeah, this is kind of...
Chartrand. I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Was it? Were they in Cascadia? Alright, let's get the heck out of here. I think we've seen all that we could see. We'll head back to the Groundbreaker and pick up our money and turn this quest in. And let's check in with the trivia questions. Let's see. According to the company motto, it's not the best choice, it's what? It's a little jingle we keep hearing throughout the game. It's not the best choice. Alright, we're back on our ship, and I don't think we even had to fire a shot at the robots. We had to shoot up the mines, but That's all we had to do. I will repair my weapon. I guess I took a little damage from one of the mines. Alright, let's go to the groundbreaker.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Alright, cool. Let's go to the groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Yep, there it is. I'm gonna put back on my cool outfit here. We found a researcher's mask. It's got a little golden sunburst behind it, so it must be a special, unique item. Cause bleed duration plus 30. Ooh. Let's store that. Put the researcher's mask upstairs. Don't need it. Ooh, we picked up all kinds of goodies. I'm pretty sure we already have all these on board. Yeah, we don't need the Sisty chops or the Borston beans. Or the Sisty pig tumors. Or the glacial water. Let's go store the adrenatime. I find a ton of it, but I don't use it. And I don't like selling it because I don't like the idea of other people using it either. I know, it's just a game and it's silly and I could just sell it for bits, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna destroy it. Alright, let's go on to the groundbreaker. With my dudes. Alright, so according to the company motto, it's not the best choice. It's what? The answer is Spacer's Choice. I've always wondered if Spacer's Choice was based on Taster's Choice. I don't even know if they still make Taster's Choice coffee, but when I was a kid, it was very popular. Or at least there were a lot of commercials for it. I don't know how popular it really was because I'm pretty sure it was freeze-dried instant coffee and therefore not very good. So I've always wondered if Spacer's Choice was a little parody of that. Let's sell all our junk. See, there it is. There's the little jingle.
Rizzo's knock you out all.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru?
And here's Lilia Hagen, who is voiced by Courtney Taylor, who also voices Ada in this game, the ship's AI, and voiced the female soul survivor in Fallout 4.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners. The base had scientists in suspension tanks. Some might still be alive. Have you got any more work for me? Alright, I'm going to tell her about the scientists.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation.
Okay.
Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch. Maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Rare gas in a lab that tested it on people couldn't have been a coincidence.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
The truth about the human tailbone? Bad news, I take it. You had my interest, now you have my attention. I'm gonna say that.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea?
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Sure, I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial, Millstone. This is reality.
Alright, I'm gonna say nothing.
Hear me out.
Okay.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Captain, in my humble assessment, Ms. Hagen is insane.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
I don't know why she's saying it's aliens, because we were right there reading all of the terminals, and the terminals were talking about the scientists killing themselves or almost dying while experimenting with this gas. And I thought that the gas was, like I said, to try to alter human physiology so they could adapt to living in Halcyon Colony. She's talking about aliens. I don't know if this is like a red herring. Is she correct? I don't know. I think when I did this playthrough before, I just told her she was insane, and it kind of ended there from what I remember. But I'm going to keep an open mind, and I'm going to keep going with this. I assume you have questions, she says. Okay, I'm going to say a few.
If we're going to see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
Okay, and when you say aliens, what are we talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Okay. I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Okay. I really don't know what to make of this, Lilia.
If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Okay, and why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness.
Ooh.
Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Alright, your concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
You've got me all wrong. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Okay, Science 1. The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Where does she fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to remember this from my first playthrough. I'm vaguely remembering going and meeting the scientist and her explaining to me about the colony being on the brink of collapse because of starvation, lack of nutrition in the food, etc., etc. To which I was desperately wanting to say, well, what about the lady in Edgewater who figured out how to grow nutritious food by using ground up corpses? But the game never gave me the opportunity to mention that, which seemed really weird to me. It seemed like a huge plot hole. I mean, you know, on one hand, they're saying the colony is going to collapse and we need to save it. And on the other hand, I'm like, but this lady's figured it out. So, like, why wouldn't the game give me the option to say that? It was really strange. But anyway, okay, I'll take the job. Whatever.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Okay. I won't ask how you got the key card, but maybe she got it the same way I did, by just, like, getting some security guard drunk. If authorities are on your heels, our legal team has pre-approved you to recite this passage from our colonial trading rights pursuant to regulations following internally preserved Borst. Such a business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose of decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit or convenience. The short version, if we handle potted meat, we can legally salvage tractors and tractor parts. That's why I keep a can of Borst in a Sublight-owned safe deposit box off-world, and why the goods you bring in are cataloged as farm equipment. Everything we do is perfectly legal. Now go bring home some bacon. Great. Okay. Oh, there's a little balcony out here to overlook the promenade. How nice. Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sweeney. It is intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars when there were still so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breadth of the cosmos renders settlers and spacers alike vulnerable to the mysteries of other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, an unobserved variable, and any number of alien catastrophes. Recklessness and impatience are perhaps hardwired features of humanity, and not errors in our genes, as others might imply. Oh. Alright. I guess we're out of here. The Chimera's last experiment. Eva Chartrand's home is on Byzantium. Lilia gave you a key card to the front door. Alright. And we have to speak to Minister Clark. So I guess we're going to Byzantium.
You shipping out again soon?
Maybe. Captain's trying to nail down a contract.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
Rizzo purple berry crunch. Flakes and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Alright, well, I think this is going to be it for me today. Hey, Max. Are you photobombing me again, you guys? Seriously? They'd love to stand in front of me. Alright. I've done some side quests. I finished the DLC. At this point, it is just a matter of finishing the game, which is something I've already done once before, though not on hard difficulty. Hello, Gentigo. Welcome to the chat room. You're joining just in time for me to wrap this up. I've been streaming for about 2 hours, and I'm going to go eat some dinner, and then you know what I'm going to do? I am going to bring my PlayStation 5 upstairs to where I stream. We're going to get it hooked up to the TV here. I'm going to try out my new headset. I bought a new headset because the headset that I have, I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of got some issues. So I got a new one. We'll see if that one's any better. And yeah, then I'm going to buy God of War. And I'm going to pre-install the day one patch that apparently I found out exists. So I'm going to get that. And I'll be playing God of War tomorrow. I may do a test stream from the PS5 just to make sure it works. So if you see that I'm streaming on YouTube...
So what's the plan?
Well, I'm explaining the plan, Max. If you see I'm streaming on YouTube later tonight, that's probably why. But I want to say thank you. Thank you so much to all of my channel supporters, whether they're on Patreon, whether they're YouTube members, or whether they have subscribed on Twitch. That's what those subscriptions and Patreon memberships and YouTube memberships, that's what they're for. They help me pay for my internet. They help me buy new equipment, buy games. And from the bottom of my heart, I am very, very thankful to you for that. I am really excited to play this next God of War game. I don't know if I'll even be able to sleep tonight. I'll be like a kid on Christmas Eve waiting for this game to drop. It's going to be an interesting experience. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also a little scared. I think it's going to be fun, but I'm just worried that I'm going to forget how to play this game and I'm going to suck at it. I'm afraid that I'm going to see the story and I'm going to cry. It's going to be very interesting. I'll try to get a good night's sleep. I'll try. But that's my plan. And when I'm finished with God of War, who knows? Maybe I'll come back to this at some point. I do also want to play Pentiment, which is dropping, I think, next week. And I recently found this really, really cool game called Artist Life Simulator. When I am done with this stream, I am going to be hitting the button and putting that video up for Try It Tuesday. It's been uploaded to YouTube, but YouTube's busy processing the HD video version. Oh, it looks like it's ready now. Okay. I will make that one public. But go check it out. It's a really cool game, and I'm kind of obsessed with that one too right now. So I've been playing that. But yeah, everything's going to have to be on hold for God of War. Then I'll play some Pentiment. Then I might play some more Artist Life Simulator. And I might get back to playing and finishing this playthrough of Outer Worlds just to wrap it all up. Oh, there's so many games, so many things to play, so many things to do, not enough hours in a day. But I hope you will join me tomorrow for God of War. And I guess I should say in advance, it's going to be a little different. I'm not going to interact with the chat room. I may not talk as much. I mean, I do talk because I'm a talker, and I'll probably still talk. But I may not talk as much as usual because I'll be playing a game that I'll be intensely focused on, and you know, not chatting so much. But I also want to avoid spoilers, and that's the big reason why I'm not interacting with the chat room. I don't want to accidentally get spoilers like I did when I played Horizon Zero Dawn. So anyway, I'll let y'all go have dinner, go have a good rest of your night, and I hope to see you tomorrow for God of War Ragnarok. Take care of yourselves until next time.